Okay. Alright, so what I did not get Dia, Silverus, or Arachne's turn.
That's okay.
Was there anything important that happened that I need to be aware of?
Dia used the help action on you, so you have an advantage.
Ooh, advantage. Okay. So I am still under trance because this thing is still earthbound, right?
Yep.
Okay. I do not need to worry about diving at it. So I shall jump and attack. The hell?
Truck went through someone's house, it sounds
Joe,
like.
What?
are you okay?
Yeah.
What was that?
We heard whatever
What the
machine you
fuck?
were just like fucking with.
How the actual fuck do you hear that, but you don't hear when a legitimately loud motorcycle rides really close to the fucking window? I don't understand this microphone. This thing sucks. Everything sucks.
It's alright.
So I
It was
will
a garbage disposal.
jump and dive. There'll be a 20-foot drop, 26 to hit. For 9 plus 18. 18 total fire damage from that hit. And then another another strike from it. 11.
The 11 misses.
And is the fire breath an action or a bonus action?
It is an action that uses one of the attacks.
Okay. So that's all I can do.
So hold up. How much damage did you deal? You dealt
18, because I'm imagining the 11 doesn't hit.
correct. 18. Okay, so Kyo, who just got her ass beat, knows she needs to prepare to land. So she's going to give a quick 2 attacks to her. So it's going to have this prepared. Okay, so. Ooh. Okay, so
Actually,
because she. Okay. So now she needs to roll 16 hits, 18 hits. 9.
wait. It's still blinded, isn't it?
Yes.
So technically my second attack roll is also supposed to be at advantage.
Okay, that's fine. Would that have hit? Well, let's see. Roll for it.
Yeah, let me just roll it again. Because I forgot it was blinded. Nope. I'm consistent.
So that would have hit. And then dealing 12 and a 13, so Kyo deals 23 to it. However, she failed her final acrobatics check, so she is forced to land, which is not good because she was planning to kick off of it while in midair, but now she cannot. So, as a bonus action, she is going to enter Royal Guard stance and end her turn. Okay. Next turn is the Rock's turn. Let's see. Who was the asshole that did the most to her? That was Alter.
All her attacks are made at
Rock turns to
disadvantage.
you,
Mhm.
Mr. Claire.
Silly bird.
Also in this, so. Oh, it is going to move its full movement speed of 10 feet to you.
Hmm.
It has a ground movement speed of 20 feet.
Aw. Just
But now,
waddles over.
but now you have literally a 20-foot monster staring down at you in probably an unflattering position. And very unhappy with
POV.
you.
POV, you're the worm and this is the early bird.
Oh god.
I believe 17 just meets your AC.
Yep.
You need to get closer, Silverus.
Dealing 30 damage to you.
30 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
Yeah, that
48.
bite attack fucking hurts.
48 plus 9. And
48
then-
plus nine. Holy shit.
And
Okay.
then it is going to try and swing at you with its talons. So you need to make a DC check of strength.
It's swinging at me with its talons and it's not rolling an attack roll?
It's trying to grapple
Uh,
you.
It's trying to grapple you.
Oh, okay. And I need to do an athletics check, you said?
Your DC is 19.
Whew.
Nope.
Nope. You have been grabbed by it and you are restrained.
Well, that pissed us all off.
Let's see. Oh wait, hold up. It needs to roll disadvantage. Give me a sec. Okay, no, that would have hit you regardless. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm doing the right things and all the stuffs.
I'm glad I found this particular sound set. It's good.
Okay. Does that? No, she can use that. Wizards have a lot of spells.
Yes, they do.
Point
Are you?
out.
Does the rock a wizard?
No, it's Regalia's turn.
Oh.
They're a blade singer.
She is going to cast haste on. She's gonna cast haste on Alter. Oh no, she can't. That's be stupid. You're restrained.
Mhm.
She's going to cast haste on Yuisul.
Mm.
And haste is touch, though, isn't it?
Nope. 60-foot range, baby! Fly is touch. The only reason I know that is because I have a wizard who constantly buffs a barbarian with those spells.
Yeah.
Me buffs me.
It's you.
Nice.
It's my time, wizard.
Relic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is now Helen's turn. Helen's gonna go over to Kyo. Upcast a cure wounds to heal her. And as a bonus, he is going to give Alter a D8 plus Wisdom of Healing because he is still shining. So roll a D8, add +4, add that to your health, Alter.
8. 8.
Okay, so 8 healing to Alter. 16 healing for Kyo. She's almost back up to full. Alter, you are fucked
That is a
until the scrapple ends.
fun way to start my turn. I'm going to use my wait, is it a bonus action to activate my berserk? I think it is.
Can
Their
you make
berserk state of
actions while you're
mind
restrained?
while under what?
Can you make actions while you are restrained, or is it just no attacking? It's just
What?
attacking, right?
Why?
Restrained
can't-
is you can't move. Your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the
Okay.
creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
disadvantage on
uh,
dex saves. It doesn't stop them from actions.
Okay, just making sure. It's been a while. Go for it.
It doesn't say here. Let me check the PDF because it doesn't say whether or not going into a berserk rage is a bonus action or not. Berserk state of mind. You can enter this. Can't cast spells. Lasts for a minute. You can also end your berserk state on your turn as a bonus action. Okay, so I assume it's a bonus action to activate. So I'm going to berserk as a bonus action, which gives me advantage on strength checks and saving throws, which would put me at a flat check. Well, do I escape the grapple with an athletics check or a strength save?
Contested strength.
So it's
So
contested.
You can do athletics.
Okay. So it'd be, do I have advantage or not because of restrained? Restrained.
Restrained only affects attacks. It does not
Okay, so-
affect ability checks.
Okay, so I do have advantage on this. Is there a way to roll advantage from here? No? 18, 24. Hell yeah.
Nope.
Okay, well, I guess that's my turn.
That is the third natural 20 that this rock has rolled, by the way. The 4 rolls that it's made.
Oh my god. I like to imagine that this was a competition, and then it started kicking all of our asses, so now we're all just trying to work together now.
There was like that
This rock's
moment where
rolling
everybody's
really-
like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna beat it first." And the first round goes by, and it's like, okay.
Okay, you know what? We'll all buy each other drinks if we live.
Yeah.
I help action won't assist here. Well, but 3, 4. Can I go under it or no?
You can go under it. This thing is fucking huge.
And it's a carbuncle.
And it's a carbuncle.
I want to get here essentially. Is that
Okay.
acceptable?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Just so it's kind of facing away from everyone. And I will have it attack. Bravo. It's gonna have glittering topaz. Use that. I didn't roll the 1d4. Oh no.
And it's Vinny the carbuncle this time.
Right now it's Vinny, yes.
Okay.
And it'll use Gouge.
Okay. So it's plus 2 AC for 4 rounds. The
17.
gouge hits. Dealing 8
With
damage.
that, and with that, it'll use Shining Topaz.
Okay.
It's just the taunt, basically. Gotta make a wisdom save.
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Its wisdom is... It is a flat wisdom, so let's see.
That
Pretty
probably,
sure that makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes it. Big sad.
Damn. Who's buffing the rock? Like, there's someone in the bushes?
This is one of the bandits you guys knocked around. Still alive after 4 days. With my dying breath. Cast Bless on the rock.
And 1 second, just double checking. I can still use help as a bonus action.
Yep.
15, 20, 25. I will give it to Alter,
Okay.
so hopefully he can get out of that grapple.
Okay.
What are you giving me?
Help.
Help.
Okay.
Silverus.
Longbow. Could she, like, bonus action hide to give herself advantage?
Sure.
Well, I mean, is this thing still blinded? Because technically
It's
it
still
should,
blinded, yeah.
should still have
You-
advantage, I think.
Yeah, you would already have advantage because it is attacked with advantage because it is blind.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay. I didn't realize that last time. Big oofs.
Don't worry, conditions are hard to remember sometimes.
Alright.
That's what the big black circle's for.
She is gonna probably
But
move
you also-
a little.
Means that you're sure you've been rolling at disadvantage for the thing, right, Piper?
I haven't. Yeah,
Okay.
I made.
Jesus fucking Christ. She's gonna move 25 feet. It hurts my soul. But she will move a little closer. Probably like fucking slide down the fucking L. And she still has advantage. Attack with longbow. With fucking. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, it's being weird. Attack. Advantage. 16 hit.
16 hits.
Okay, and sneak attack.
Yep.
Sneak attack. 14. 20 damage.
Total of 20 damage.
She gets it off. She's gonna fucking slide down and just fucking dash across to here and hide as her bonus action.
Alright. Arachne's turn. He's going to circle around it. You can hear the clapping of her horse as she passes. She holds out her wand again. You've for brief moments see like a ghostly image of a Marlboro circling around her, and it like exudes like this like thick poisonous fog that makes the rock roll. Roll a wisdom save. Okay, but the rock is rolling extremely well and says, "Fuck your bad breath, I'm doing good." Just the beat of its wing just disperses the poison mist.
What has this rock been eating? Holy shit.
Oh, wait. I'm grappled by it. Do I get sucked? Do I have to roll a thing for poison mist or whatever?
No, because this thing's 20 by 20 feet. It's a 15-foot cone.
Oh, okay.
So you're at
Okay.
like the tail end of that.
Ooh. Okay, 25 feet across it.
And you are hasted as well.
I'm hasted. So I think we've discussed this before, but I don't remember what the ruling is.
Okay.
Isul is going to bonus action cast jump.
Yep.
The wording of the spell, the creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends.
Yep.
Is that to my standard jump, or is that to my dragon tranced jump?
I believe we said it is to your standard jump.
Okay. So that's still adding an extra 3 on top of it. 3 increments. Let me delete that. Okay. So it's doing 2, 5 increments. She's going to jump and attack. Just kind of jump over to the other side of this thing, trying to surround it to limit its options. But weapon. Ooh, and at advantage because it's blind. 25
That does hit.
for 8 fire damage, and then an additional 5d6 for an
Jesus
additional
fuck.
22. And then I'm over here. And then I get my second strike for my standard action at advantage. 24 for another
Yep.
6. And then my hasted attack at advantage. 21 for another 11.
Yep.
Damn.
The thing took her brother, now she's pissed off.
Nice.
And just wait, because I have ideas for next turn too, but that's all I can do right now.
Okay. Well, you just became the biggest threat, so the rock turns and in the direction of your stabbing. And it is now going to make the beak attack towards you. Hey, you want to know who critically striked again?
Are you kidding me?
Is it rolling with disadvantage because it's blind?
Oh, okay, so the disadvantage did save you from a critical strike.
About to say, it can't be rolling nothing completely but nat 20s when
yeah.
you're rolling at disadvantage.
Okay, no, you're right. That time you're right. So I rolled 18,
Just meets with haste.
29 piercing damage.
Okay, so I'll take that, so that's a being. Anyway. Okay.
And then Alter, you poor thing within its talons, it's gonna take you and like a rock bashing against another rock, he's just gonna bash you against the ground of the mountainside
Mm-hmm.
and dealing
It doesn't roll disadvantage for this because I'm at advantage to be hit.
Yeah, so it's just a straight roll.
it's straight damage because you're restrained, so 20 damage.
All right.
Put this for a minute.
And you need to make a new roll to avoid the being restrained again.
It's on its turn. Wouldn't I do that on my turn?
The
I'm already
way-
restrained.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
15.
What were you? I'm sorry. What were you saying, Isul?
Oh, ignore me. I am doing math.
Doing maths. You're doing maths. Okay.
I am that type person. I am far enough away from math class that I have to speak out loud to understand what I am doing.
I completely understand. Okay. Let's see. Where is this fucking spell that I'm trying to find? Okay. So 5, 15, 20. Virgilia is going to run to you, Alter, and with a touch, she is going to cast Freedom of Movement on you.
Nice. I think I can move for free then. I don't know if I need
Your movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, and you cannot be restrained. And you can spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape non-magical restraints.
Okay, that's what it was. Nice.
And then Helen is going to come over to you, and he's going to upcast Cure Wounds at you.
Nice.
Healing,
That
or
is-
restoring 9 HP to you, and then a
1, 2, 3,
D8,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
and then 11 to Kia. So Kia's back up to basically full, and then you got 11 HP.
Nice.
Back on your feet, Samurai. You've got to rock the band.
He's like still foaming at the mouth and angry.
And it is your turn, Alter.
Okay. Then I can use 5 feet to free myself.
And you are being helped right now, so you have advantage on your shit.
Okay. I'm gonna run like dip and dive through it, use the rest of my 25 feet so I can get on the other side of it.
Mhm.
Oops. I will, because I am oh no, that doesn't add anything for the attack roll. It just adds damage. Okay. Then yeah, I will attack it with I will use my action to attack twice. So let's fucking go. Advantage, sorry. Okay, so 13 probably misses.
Yep.
And then second attack. Also with advantage. 11 also misses.
Yep.
And I will use my bonus action to attack one more time with my normal katana.
Yep.
22.
That does it.
It will take 10 slashing damage. Sorry, 12 because it wait. No, that's correct. It takes 10.
Okay.
Just slash miss, and just hear so calm down and focus. God damn it!
You did have advantage on one of those. I will say that.
I rolled with advantage for all of them.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's big sad.
To 13 and 11, and then finally a 22.
Big oof.
Big.
Yeah.
How much health do you have, Walter?
I'm at 39 of 70.
Ouch. And
You
you're
have
about
70?
half?
You have 70 fucking health?
Because I went up to 16 con. I was at 15, and then with the level up, I forgot that I didn't put anything in from my stats, so I went up to 16, and I rolled
Yeah.
because I can't roll below half.
I need to
Yep.
recheck my HP pool.
And here I was so happy that I just cleared 40.
Sitting here at like 54, like the fuck.
And what are you at, Isol?
33 of 54.
But you have higher AC, don't you?
At the moment, yes, I think I have 1 point higher than than Alter. They're pretty equal as far as their condition at the moment, I think.
Okay. I'm going to cast the Healing Spirit. Just trying to figure out who to go to first. So I'm gonna go to Isul because current target. I don't have it filled out, but restore 1d6.
1d6. You want me to roll that or you?
Go ahead.
Three.
You see a little carbuncle get summoned at your feet, and it kind of nuzzles against your feet like a kitty.
Just like blinks. Thank you. Yeah, why don't I get out of the way?
It's more transparent than there.
She's
but
still
yeah.
gonna say it.
I don't think there's any bonuses to that though. Yeah, there's no bonuses to it. And then that was a bonus action. I'll have my carbuncle attack. I don't think I have any really good attack spells. Oh, actually, I'm going to cast slow.
Oh?
Okay.
Let me check my health.
Okay.
Um,
What does it need to roll?
it needs. Let me copy and paste all this. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm pretty sure it makes it. Because
This is bullshit.
I just want to say that the Rock has a +0 to his wisdom. Like, I'm going on record to say that.
And I don't think disadvantage matters here.
Nope.
No, not for that.
Well,
What the fuck?
And it is
That's-
consistently hitting 18 plus.
What the fuck?
that's my turn.
Oh my
Someone
god.
ate their Wheaties before going into battle.
Jesus Christ.
So it's still under the effects of the Earthbind spell as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or else you guys would have a completely different fight on your hands.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my health is 64. It did apply my health. So I'll just lose an extra 6.
Mhm.
There it goes. It's correct. I was about to say, like, is 70 a lot? I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, 70 is like next level.
Okay.
Also, you have the 8 temp HP. Just fucking this fucking rock, man. Jesus Christ.
It's like a fucking king rock. Like,
Fuck.
don't think that's what they meant.
Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
It is
Yep.
your turn.
Oh, okay. And attacks are still at advantage?
Yep.
Okay, fucking. She's gonna longbow and then hide again.
Okay.
15 hit?
15 hits.
Shit, fuck yeah. Okay. So, 22 damage and then hide.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Okay. Arachne has no need to move. She is going to cast Eldritch Blast, making 3 different spell attacks. 1, 2, 3. It's about time that she hit something, so she hits 3 times. Dealing 30 damage to him. That ends her turn. Isul.
I will bonus action. No, I'm gonna save that because this thing hits me really good one more time. Yeah, and bonus action, activate my blood for blood ability. So, for the next 3 turns when I deal damage, I recover hit points equal to half my level. But if I am using that jump attack, I regain hit points equal to my level. Sure. Then she shall jump. Jump is still active because it lasts a minute. And then a weapon attack at advantage. Ooh, that's a nice toasted. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Very
13 fire, 10 damage. I get to roll an additional d10 because of my aura ability. So an additional 5 plus 5d6. She jumped 50 feet in the air, another 18. And then she is not done.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
This is attack number 2. Okay, 18 for another 9 fire damage, and attack number 3.
The 14 misses, but it doesn't matter. How do you want to do it?
Hey!
Let's fucking go!
Oh yeah.
Isul is still just a little ticked off that this thing just like snatched Alter up and then had the gall to turn around and start trying to attack her. And she just, you see her just like fly into the fucking air and then come down just stabbing and essentially like almost cuts its head off. Not quite, but just rides it down. Just like crispy edges from all the fire.
And as you land with that powerful meteor dive, it does not get back up, and its wings hit the ground, kicking up a large dust air, much to everyone's cheer.
Just like stabs it one extra time just to be safe.
Just to be sure.
Mm-hmm. Can never be too careful.
It hops off.
Fuck this bird.
All right, guys, pack it up. We don't have to do anymore. Hip, hip, hooray!
Tia going to go heal Alter, I'm assuming, is that what that movement
Yes.
is?
Yeah.
Yes, you have one carbuncle hitting you with
Yeah,
with the
likewise,
bonk of
you
healing.
hear- like you also hear Helen going, "Cure wounds, come and get your cure wounds."
Like,
I got
Alter
your
just
cure wounds.
Alter just stands there and cracks his neck and dusts himself off as best he can.
The other carbuncles at your ankles rubbing against you, make you feel better. It's okay.
He just, he looks kind of like confused, but he bends down and pets the carbuncle.
Isul just
I mean,
like
it's ethereal.
clambering off the back of this thing. Well, that was interesting.
Good shit, everybody. Araki seems kind of like she's had a stoic face this whole time, but her cheeks are kind of puffed. I was hoping to do a little more than hit it with once, but it seemed to be dodging everything that we threw at it.
You had to get above it to hit it. Don't you know a bird this size doesn't look up?
Oh well, I mean, I threw a poison at that, and it just kind of. And she shrugs. Oh, I will use this to learn for next time. How are we gonna get this thing home?
We have to take it back.
I mean, we don't have to take it back, but who have you never? That's when Kyo speaks up. Have you never had a rock barbecue before? Oh, you're missing out.
I'm more interested in what we could sell the parts
Rock
for.
meat is a delicacy. You've never had anything like it. I promise.
Well, I'm not carrying it.
She
Oh.
looks at her own clan, and one by one, they just take a step back. Virgilia, you can see, makes like a sigil on the ground below her, and she steps on it, and she's gone.
Ah.
I hate it when she does that.
I wish
Oh.
I could do that.
He's just Alter sheathes one blade and then sticks the other adjacent to it on his, like, in the waist part of, or in the sash around his waist, and he goes over to the rock and just puts his hands on his hips and goes, "How do we carry this exactly?"
You chop it up.
The judge also disappears.
So Isul's the strongest one, right?
I think technically Isul and Alter have the same strength at the moment.
Yeah, Alter's at 18.
Yeah.
Also, I think Kyo is busted strong. So
Is she a strength or is she a dex? That is the question.
Look at her stats.
judging this off of when she just picks up Alter. So I assume she's as strong. Like y'all can carry it.
Yeah, her strength is 16, so not as
Oh.
strong.
So 16, and what's Isul's? Alter's?
18.
18.
Dia steps between you two and touches one of his tails to each of you and casts an enhance ability full strength.
No, like, even with enhanced ability, you guys can't do this, like, just the two
Oh.
of you. This thing weighs literally over a ton.
Isul's just gonna like fucking. Okay, we want some meat. Chop off
Yep,
one of the wings, and we're just gonna have a
let's-
big
yep.
chicken wing.
Oh yeah, let's begin
could-
carving, and that's
We
when
could
Kyo,
just cook it here.
yeah, Kyo unsheathes both of her swords, looking like you would like a fork and a knife. Like, all right, let's do this.
Uh, really? Here on the ground?
Rasul's blade because it's lava. A nice
Yep.
clean cut.
Helen,
fear.
you see Helen produce a bag of holding, and he like turns it and like dumps it out, and then all of a sudden like a tent appears, and then he keeps shaking, and a grill pops out of it. He pauses, looks into the bag, pops it out again, and a couple of lawn chairs pop out.
Helen, how often does this happen that you're this prepared?
It's Kyo, so
I'm starting to know what that means now.
gives a nod.
Rasul just has the recruited altar to hold the wing up so she can cut the wing off.
Yeah, he's just gonna do his part.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That's gross. Silvers is avoiding that shit.
You can help me set up camp.
Yeah, she'll help set up the grill. That shit's gross. No, thank you.
Do you want meat
Kyo
or not,
afterwards.
Silvers? Because this is part of getting meat.
Don't worry about the lady. Me and here is gonna set up camp. You do what you're gonna do.
You are the more stronger ones. I wouldn't really be able to help much anyway.
I know, I'm just a druid. I'm not that strong.
Exactly. I'm just a rogue. I'm not that strong either, but we can set up the plates.
Also, like, looks nonplussed and at Isul and says, "I don't know what you expected."
They are weak of will and of spirit.
Dia went and got his armor as well as Sebeth.
Saveth probably just comes up and starts gnawing on a leg. Doesn't even fucking care. Giant piece of meat. Biggest piece of meat Saveth has ever seen.
Aww.
That is so adorable.
Rava, they begin play fighting over that meal, the other dragon.
Is Rava big too, or is Rava still tiny?
Rava's big. Rava's about as big as Sibeth.
Oh! I thought they were both tiny.
They both grew.
Piper is doing the lazy of Rava is the same size and relative level as Saveth. She doesn't have to keep up with Rava.
I sure am.
In between sessions, is like Rava grinded off screen. Rava's now a full-fledged dragon.
Jesus.
Great
So,
job,
at
team.
night, you're all huddled around a big fucking ass campfire.
Hey, there's a
where-
campfire sound.
Kyo produces a bag of holding, much like Helen, and she begins dumping it out, and then bottles of wine just begin to fall out from it.
Ooh, Silver's just gonna grab one. Just thank you.
Yep, that's the rule. Loser pays for drinks. She begins tossing everybody bottles of wine.
Did you pay for these or steal them?
I do not steal, okay? I am offended that you would even assume that.
Okay, so I'm just going to assume that you stole them then. Which I don't particularly care. I'm going to drink them. I just wanted you to know. I just was curious, really.
I am not a crook.
Unimpressed noises from both Isul and Silvers.
Sips wine.
Whew. It was a tough battle. We all almost died, but it was worth it. And we got to make new friends. New friends!
To new friends!
You're just looking for more people to drink with you, aren't you?
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to drink with me. But it's not all about drinking. It's about having fun and friendship. That's why I invited you guys to begin with. Speed duels like this, yeah, they're competitive, but it's meant to expand your horizons, meet new people, have new fun. clan isn't all being a part of clan isn't all busy work. It's about the fun.
Hmm.
Dia
Oh,
wraps an arm
altered
around
strengths.
Kyo.
Oh, you're talking now.
Dia's in his armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wraps his arm around her, the other arm raising the drink.
Cheers! Woo!
Cheers!
Isul just waits to see what Dia tries to do with the drink.
Just holds it. Doesn't drink it.
Slowly shakes her head. It probably has, like, after everybody poured some wine out of, like, one of the bottles, just has one of the what remains of one of the bottles.
And Helen sort of leans into Sylvester. Yes, I see why you didn't want to talk about them.
You can see why I didn't want to talk about yours.
You both just kind of share like a sage nod of understanding,
Sips wine.
just in the corner with your own cups of wine.
Mm-hmm. Just
Alder's drinking out of the bottle, just FYI.
Oh yeah, absolutely, that's fine.
so uncivilized.
Twins have stolen bottles. At least Isul is like, here, you get what you need out of the bottle first. I will take what remains. I imagine Alter just has a bottle.
Yeah.
Silver has a bottle, but at least she pours it into a glass first. She was raised with manners.
Am I the only one that thinks Silverus gives Percy vibes?
No.
Who?
No, you're
yeah.
right. Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
What?
It's a Critical Role character.
Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing. He's cool.
Depends on which stage of Percy we're talking about.
No.
Isul just like sees Silverus trying to judge her from across the fire and just like raises an eyebrow, takes a swig.
Silver's like will fucking take a sip from her fucking wine glass, pinky out.
I didn't know we had a princess in our clan.
At least I was born with manners.
You were born with a stick up your ass.
Ooh,
Like
Kyo
how you
goes,
were born without the brain.
"Aw."
Wait, what did you say?
I said, just like how you were born without a brain.
Ooh, good one.
Silver's is gonna fucking set up her fucking tent away from the fucking group. Fuck, these guys are mean.
As you start to go set up your tent, Alter just starts applauds. Just starts clapping.
Hold on, let me look at her fucking inventory real quick.
Well,
They do enjoy playful banter all the time. What about your clan? Talking to Kyo.
Oh, everybody loves my playful banter. And if they don't, I smack them.
Huh, is that how that works?
Yep, sometimes you gotta enforce friendship. You'll learn that soon enough.
Dia looks at all three of, like, takes a moment, looks at all three of you for a moment, and then goes back to Kyo and nods.
was this loud enough for Isul to hear?
Mm-hmm.
Isul just sees the armor staring and then stares at the stomach of the armor. Try anything, and we'll see how fast I break everything. And I do mean everything.
Dia whispers to Kyo, "How do you deal with that?"
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, help me.
Just get them drunk enough so they can't defend.
No insubordination.
No insubordination. And Helen's sort of like, we can hear you.
To think Kyo was a bad influence on Dia.
Well, it can't be any worse than they already are.
So was Arachne on a like actual horse or like a phantom horse?
Actual horse. Actual horse.
Okay.
Which is a rarity because it's usually chocobos.
Hog.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Did you just say pog under your breath?
No.
In the accent as well, which is even worse.
I said hog.
Nope, you said pog.
No, I promise you I said hog. It probably didn't catch the huh, but I promise you I said hog.
I'm going to believe you said hog, pog. In
Yeah.
I mean, it's not far off. I do say them frequently.
She goes down, like, relatively next to the twins, with, like, her meal in her hands, like, on a plate, and then small bottle of wine next to her. She doesn't say anything. She just begins to eat.
So after she is like done eating her portion, will eventually wander over to the horse, not even talking to Arachne, just like wander over to the horse and examine it. It's like not touching it, just like, this is a strange creature. I don't see many of these.
It is a well-bred black stallion.
Ooh. Pretty, pretty.
Her name is Chestnut. Is all you get from her.
Aw.
Doesn't even look up.
Seems to be a fine creature.
She is. I have never known a better companion.
Nusul will like kind of watch Arachne as she kind of like reaches out, making sure Arachne's gonna like stop her. Just kind of
She hasn't turned to look at you, like as you walked past her to her horse.
gotcha. She'll just kind of gently pet the horse, pet Chestnut, and then probably
He gives a soft breath, like blowing out of his nose.
and then I imagine Saveth distracts her. It's fucking some noise, something. Just crack of like
imagine
shit. The
Beth
dragons.
and Lava are curled up together in front of the fire.
How rare are horses?
Extremely rare.
Is it just in like this region or?
Just period.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
They're classified as endangered.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Not as cool.
Chocobos are wildly the more used mount.
So we'll just take a few moments to examine the horse and then go back to where she was sitting. Arachne's not talking, she's not talking, she's just like, interesting animal, let me go look at it. Okay, I'm done. Not enough scales.
More wine.
More wine coming right up, as Kyo says, producing a bottle of wine from her bag of holding and chucking it.
Do you
Catch
just have an entire distillery in there?
I do, actually. She pulls out another bottle, tosses it to you. This is my
Also-
bag of whining.
Alter
300
catches it.
pounds of wine.
Alter catches it and Isul just looks at him. You do remember what I said last time you got shit-faced.
I'm doing this for your own good.
I like to imagine that this particular bag of holding is just a Crown Royal bag.
Ha!
What do those look like?
It's those bags that everybody has their dice kept in.
Ah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, no. Fucking Silvers will take another fucking more wine. She comes back from fucking setting up her tent.
All right, lightweight. Think you're up for another drinking round?
Oh my god.
No, I don't. And he's just going to casually sip the one bottle he has.
She goes,
He was mostly he mostly caught the bottle in front of his sister just to be like annoying, but she reminded him of his drunkenness and was like, "You're gonna fuck yourself up." And he's like, "Okay, well, you took all the fun out of it."
that's when it goes, huh, I thought the rock was the chicken here.
Soul just silently sipping on the wine in the bottle that she has.
Alter's just gonna drink.
Do I need to cast guidance for that chaos roll?
Just looks at Alter. You're learning some self-control. Congratulations, brother.
You should be
She
ashamed of yourself.
nods and does like a very half-hearted cheers gesture towards his sister, and then continues sipping.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say he chugs it. I was like, oh god. Okay.
He's just kind of staring. Well, I hear rain effects, but there's not a fire, is there?
It's fire effects. It's hard to hear. I guess I can try to turn it
Okay.
a little bit more. It's crackling fire.
Then yeah, Alter just sits there, kind of elbows on knees, looks into the fire, and just kind of watches the fire dance around a bit.
By the way, this rock meat, best thing ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is top quality shit.
Time to carve some up and turn it into some jerky for the road, so we have some rations.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isul will eventually, like, kind of turn towards Kyo. Your fighting style is interesting. Where did you learn it?
Well, my father was the one that came up with the basis of it. He was a traveling adventurer. And my mother was a mathematician, and she realized some combat techniques that aerial maneuverability could bring you.
Your mother was a mathematician?
Yep.
Oh. Weird.
Scholar, I'm assuming?
Yeah, scholar.
Did she go to the academy?
I believe she did, yes.
Ooh, what was her name? Maybe I know her.
She tilts her head. You know her? Well, I guess you are a summoner, huh? Just gonna go browse our rounds real quick. Hum, hum, hum.
Let me go look at fancy name generator really fast.
And a knock on my door. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Kaya.
What?
Kaya.
Where was it?
Kaya.
Oh, the fucking this mental pinging, damn it. Yeah.
Do I recognize the name?
Oh, yes.
Roll me a D100. You do not.
Maybe I haven't come across her before.
It's a big academy, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you stay airborne, the easier it is to annoy the enemy into showing a weakness, and then you strike. And if you manage to control yourself, you can just jump back up It gives you aerial superiority. You do that while everybody else harasses them from the ground, and it's a very difficult thing to keep up with.
So the strategy is just to be a buzzing fly until you find an opening.
Essentially, yeah.
It's sort of like you, except they stay up there instead of come down.
Yeah, so I come down with much greater force and do far more damage.
This is true, but you also damage your head, and he pokes you in the head.
I mean, I also have some ground too, of course. It's not just aerial superiority, but well, it looks cooler.
Is Alter ticklish?
Not out loud.
She will very intently poke whatever part of his side she knows will make him jump.
So, oh, go ahead.
No, she's just gonna like really quick jab him there.
He just and, like jumps, and, like, scoots backward, then like glares.
It's like amused twitch of the tail.
He slides
Kyo
away
does
from you and sits on the ground.
Kyo does a backhand spring to stand up, lands. Alright, well, since you're gonna be a buzzkill lightweight, I'm gonna go train. You have fun. And she proceeds to just promptly walk down the mountainside.
As she's walking away, he's gonna flick her off.
She doesn't turn around, but she flicks you off back. She knows.
Very important flirting there, I see.
Fuck
Good
off.
job.
What are Silphus and Helen doing? What are you doing?
Oh, well, Silver's is just sitting, sipping wine, maybe minor illusioning little images in the fire, as she's just, I don't know, listening to everything.
That sounds about right.
What do you expect her to do?
Is,
Why, I don't know.
I
is,
mean, Helen, go ahead.
I was about to say, is Arachne still just like sitting there, not saying anything as well?
Yeah, she does not say anything.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say, I mean, if Helen's up for conversation, sure, but like, Silver's isn't gonna push for it.
So how long have you been in with your clanmates?
How long has it been?
Like a
Like
week?
at this point. Yeah.
A week.
Huh.
You?
A couple months now. Left the plains for a better life. You know how it is.
Are they always like that?
Yes.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, Kyo means well. She does her best to do the charismatic leader bit. Her sister's not actually part of the clan, but she manages to drag her around somehow. Arachne's very just well-mannered in general. She doesn't really talk unless she needs to talk. Very taciturn. She's the easiest one to get along with, if you ask me.
The quiet ones are nice.
He nods. So, is your leg okay?
Oh, it's fine.
That's good.
Nothing sleep couldn't fix. I'm assuming the same for you?
Oh yeah, my back's fine. Just good old night's rest. Can't.
It's miraculous how much sleep can do.
He nods. It's like you can fully recover over 8 hours. It's amazing.
But it has to be 8 hours, I've noticed.
Yes, if you wake up precisely 7 hours and 30 minutes, it just does nothing.
Oh my god.
Always the memes. Always.
I'm sorry. But yes, but... About yesterday.
Raises his eyebrow.
You said that you hadn't seen anything like that of the sort.
No, it's my first time dream traveling.
And that creature. Never
Yeah, I wanted
seen.
you.
Hmm?
No, I've never seen it before in my life. It wanted you. Specifically called your name, if I do recall. Thought maybe you pissed off a genie in some life.
I'd hope not, but it's nothing. You know magic, right? It's nothing you're familiar with. Any types or I don't know.
Nothing in the stars that I know of. That's my circle. I'm a star druid.
Right. Hmm. And how exactly does a star druid come into the other line of work?
Come to the ceiling. Well, I was always a bit of a mischievous kid growing up. Just kind of went off from there, you know? If you go southeast from here for about a week's way, you'll come across a vast plain, and then on top of that is a giant city in a very stone pillar. And that's where I came from. Wasn't much to do there, but steal and listen to the land.
Interesting.
I much prefer city life, if that means anything.
Likewise. Fucking uncorks second bottle. Pours out cup. Drinks it.
You're just drinking with extra steps, you know.
Well, some of us were raised with manners.
Oh yes.
Good manners, I say.
Much more manners to put your drink in a cup and then put that cup to your mouth.
Besides, I wasn't raised in a barn, and I don't take people's leftovers without asking.
I was not raised in a barn, I was raised in a cave. Get it right.
Ah, clearly, I can see that.
That explains a lot, actually.
He takes the wine bottle and swirls it like a wine glass. Like he's holding it from the bottom. He just goes, "You're just upset because I know how to have fun and you're too busy with your overly tight pants trying to be better than people. But in actuality, you signed up here with us. So, with all your prim and properness, here you are, teaming up with a couple of twins who were raised alongside a couple of donkeys. How does that make you look?"
Sophie's just gonna chuck a rock at him.
Helen leans in. If it's worth anything, you've got very nice pants.
If she chucks a rock, like, Isul is just gonna fucking smack it out of the air. She just takes one of the pole arms, like, no.
You have to admit that he at least deserves it.
At times he certainly does. But at the moment it's amusing.
You know, I do not like this anymore. Usually, having the fun is only fun when it's not pointed at you.
If you'd like,
I
can
know
have a
how I
squirrel
feel.
pop him while he's asleep.
You can do what?
I can have a squirrel poop on him while he's asleep.
No, that does sound like a very good idea.
Nuts.
He looks over at him and just goes, "Druid, defender of the nature and forest and land or whatever. If you do that, the world will wake up tomorrow with one less squirrel, and I will write its name in blood, blaming you."
I think that'd be worth it.
But
Reaction.
For the cause.
Because
how many squirrels have to die for you to be satisfied?
I don't think there are enough squirrels on this earth. Good sir.
Sul just arches a brow slightly. And you are a very odd druid.
You're a very odd dragoon, miss, if I do say so myself.
And she just kind of quirks her head. There's a little bit like, you fucking know what I am?
Of course I know. You're not the first lance wielding I've seen. Like I said, I come from the plains. There's plenty of dragoon. Well, not dragoons there, but they did learn from dragoons when they came here some 100 years ago. The ways of the lance work.
Hmm. Yes, well, I've moved past some of the old antiquated ideas.
Well, good on you two. Bunch of stuck-ups from what they tell me. From what the texts tell me, that is.
Mm. There's just kind of like that inscrutable expression on her face. Like, not sure I don't think he would be able to tell if she's like approving of what he's saying or disapproving.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll drink to Beanod. And he holds out his glass, takes a sip.
Still just like begrudgingly like lifts her glass to that one.
I think that one has a little bit more promise than the other one.
That's what I thought as well.
She's just salty when it's not Alta that she's getting to pick on.
It's okay. I understand how it feels to be the second punching bag of your clan. You'll endure.
She's not the second, she's truly the third. It's just one of the other ones doesn't realize when he's the punching bag.
I'm not the punching bag at all, actually. If
Give
anything,
it time.
Give it the time. No, I will not resort to being a punching bag. If anything, I will be doing the punching.
That's so. Alter stands up. He goes, "You will be the one doing the punching."
Isil just looks at Alter as he stands up. I'm not blocking anything else for you. You realize that.
No, I don't want you to block this one. I want you to punch me. I am so curious to see this go down. He has the biggest shit-eating grin on his face.
Silverus is still fucking vibing, sitting down right next to Helen as she sips her wine glass. Alter, you do realize that we are speaking metaphorically, correct? You can't understand that, right?
What is the saying? Talk shit, get hit. Don't you want to hit me? He like shrugs and does this sort of like, huh? Don't you?
I'm not going to resort to hitting you.
If you wanted to hit something, I do believe Lady Kia was looking for a training partner.
I'd rather
Just
not
wanna go get
interact
smacked around.
with. I would rather not interact with her any more than I would have to.
Oh, well, I was talking to the big one.
I really just wanted to see if she'd punch me.
You should go punch him.
Wait, what?
You should go punch. He's asking. You should go punch him.
Do you not
Is-
remember me telling you that I don't want to ruin my nail polish?
Oh yes, but yes, you got hung up over the dress for some reason.
Dress?
Apparently,
Helen?
Silverus has been having very interesting adventures without us.
Apparently, it sounds like she's been on a few dates with this man.
Ooh, do tell.
Face palm.
Well, we did. Go
Oh,
to
this
the
is
ball.
perfect.
Silver's fucking face palms. Like pinches the bridge of her nose, just like, really, Helen.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Everyone gets crushes at some point in their life.
Well, if you keep bringing up the nails, I'm going to keep bringing up the dress. It's kind of unspoken agreement. I thought I was aware of that.
No, Helen, that's not how it works.
Alter will like scurry back to Isil's side and be like, they argue like they're already married.
Hmm. Apparently, it's a much longer relationship than we've realized.
Is this a secret lover that you've hidden from us?
Oh yes, I've been dating Silverus for about 20 years now.
Incredible.
He turns here and just gives you a wink.
I don't want to dignify that with a response. You're ridiculous.
Well, I was trying to confuse them for a little bit, but there you go, ruining my fun.
Well,
Yes,
I
your
mean,
fun
to
is
be
at my
fair,
expense.
I believe both the twins are probably just have like the biggest like shit-eating grins on their faces.
It is one of the rare moments where they look as close to identical twins as you can possibly look.
This is not good. You're not the one who has to live with them, Helen.
Oh, I apologize. And he just holds out his hands in surrender.
Good. Silver's just gonna go back, fucking sip her drinks, trying to just pointedly not look at the twin shit-eating grins coming from across the fucking fire.
Oh, trouble in paradise. That's so sad to see. Just lifts a glass towards Helen. Keep at it, though.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Alter
Now,
will Alter will reach down and grab a glass, and he'll pour himself a glass of wine, and he will say, "Cheers to the lovely couple."
It's okay if we ignore them, they'll go away.
Silver's gonna chuck empty wine bottle towards them, not at them, but like
Just,
to get the message across.
just angrily, just like, yeah.
Just
I
like
imagine
the little twitch of like where like probably I imagine Isil probably keeps one of her pole arms like out of the bundle when they're out in the wilderness. It's like twitch of the pole arm, knock it to the side.
I imagine she tries to aim it for like right in between you two. Like not at you. The message is there. It's like, no, what you've done is you've given them an ammunition and a goal and a way to piss me off.
Well, to be fair, I already had most of this at the drop of a hat.
And to be fair, you have to actually give a shit about it to be pissed off about it. I do believe there is a crush in the air, brother.
Oh my.
Don't worry, if you ignore them, they'll stop.
Alright, fine. I'm ignoring them. Silver's gonna wave her hand. Silent image, they're gone.
You silent image us away, and then from like, what image do you put over top of us?
Just the fucking background, honestly.
Okay, so it's just like a blank canvas that we are behind, and then from behind it you hear Helen and Silver sitting in a tree.
Oh my fucking god. Helen, you wouldn't happen to know silence, would you?
I would know silence, as it were.
She gestures towards the silent image.
Just a soul, like, so still not particularly loud, but you actually hear her like chuckling for once.
Oh my goodness, at this rate, I'd rather you turn me into a goldfish.
I can do that.
Goldfish.
Silence, please.
A strange kink, to be certain.
You say that midway, and then like your words just stop, and it's just suddenly there's just nothing.
Technically, we need to save, I think.
In silence, it's just an area, isn't it?
Yeah.
Either way, that fucking Dia can see Alter, like, now that he is silent, he like takes a second and snaps his fingers, doesn't hear anything, and then just starts fucking laughing so hard, like cartoonishly laughing, holding his gut, but it's dead silent.
The only reason why Dia didn't intervene is because he's not with everyone anymore. So,
Oh, are you with Kyo?
yeah.
Where's
Oh
your
my god.
Yeah, so the only ones that would be seeing this at this point would be Arachne on the other side of this silent image. Just fucking Alter just like dying laughing, and Isul has bowed her head, like forehead against the spear. And you can see she's laughing too, not as hard. But there is the just silent like shoulders shaking.
Nope, Silverus is ignoring all of this. She has pulled out her fucking chessboard. She is enjoying the silence.
Loudly plays chess silently.
Don't mind if I join you.
What's it? Sure. Just gonna play chess silently. Fuck those guys.
You have given the twins ammunition to fuck with Silverus, and you have given Joe and Z permission to fuck with Amy. This is great.
You just had to have Helen mention the dress, huh?
Well, it's like I said, you mentioned the nails. It's gonna mention the dress. The two.
The nails is very
the two are
different from
ordered.
the dress.
The dress, and now goldfish. We know there is a goldfish somewhere in this equation
And
that
he
we
did
will
mention the
eventually find.
thing- He did mention the fucking ball. I'm just like, why? Why are you digging a grave for me?
Okay, well, we'll take a break from that moment to go to Kyo and Dia.
Let's see it. What bullshit does she have?
I didn't think you'd join me.
So Dia actually, I put it out, but basically Dia went over here behind the rock, took off, like jumped out of the armor, and came over to watch,
Okay.
essentially. Nothing serious.
Okay.
But since it's a mathematical fighting style, he's kind of curious.
Okay, so she doesn't use much of that in her practicing, but you can see she takes out like some spell scrolls to make like phantom images of people, and they like rush at her, and she practice like various like techniques of dodging, weaving, trying to get a quick blow in as fast as possible. So she's essentially like summoning like essentially undead, but like spiritual versions of the undead to attack her. But she fends them off. That's how she trains.
After watching for a bit, because like he's kind of sitting on these steps essentially. He watches with his head tilt silently, and then it's like, so how long have you been your guild leader?
Year and a half, 2 years.
Was it difficult initially?
Oh, it's incredibly difficult. You gotta rope multiple yahoos that don't know how to get along into doing stuff. Incredibly difficult.
How
Are you
did
the
you
guild
start your
leader by
guild?
any chance?
Yes.
Not as much. Lightweight mentioned something about selling a soul to a carbuncle. I didn't want to say anything.
Appreciate it. Tell me more about your guild.
Well, what do you want to know about it specifically?
You have a very interesting group.
Well, they're all a good bunch. They often don't get along, but when it comes to the nit and grit of it, they can work together. Arachne is a very strong, silent type, but she gets the job done and she's very reliable. Helen, he's a new addition, but he's been a valuable asset to everybody, and he can get along well enough with everybody. Virgilia, well, she's my sister. Kind of known her since birth, though I'm the older one. I try to involve her, but you saw how she immediately left. And then there's me. For a while, it was just me and my sister. We'd go around hunting powerful monsters, collecting their parts, turning them into weapons, and selling them. And that's how we got by.
How big is your clan, by the way?
Well, it's comprised of a main force of 5 people, and then we have a reserve view of about 10 to 20 that we send out on dispatch missions. They go around doing stuff that doesn't need the clan's full attention, raking money, that sort of thing.
How big are clans normally? This is over table.
They can range anywhere from 10 to much larger ones can have up to like 50, like the massive ones.
Okay, so Kyo's clan is actually average, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
It
why,
all
but I was
depends on what
expecting
you-
clans to be like hundreds of people.
It all depends on what you want to accomplish, really. If you want to be just a small group doing a mercenary work, 10 people. But if you want to, like, own a fucking city, you need the manpower for that.
Do you plan on expanding your guild more?
If we find people, I don't just... I try and scout only the best.
And what do you think of our guild?
I think yours much the same as mine, to be honest. You got a bunch of nitty-gritty yahoos that can't get along, but when push comes to shove, combat will. You'll help each other out. That's all you can really hope for, really.
Nods.
But honestly, I think that's fine. Variety's the spice of life, and if everybody was yes ma'am, no ma'am, it'd get rather dull.
I know our clan is new compared to yours, but would you be willing to make somewhat of an alliance?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You're all rather charming individuals. If a bit, some of you make out a little bit of a stick up your butt at times. And one of them's too afraid of his sister for his own good, but... yeah.
So we can come to each other if we need help with different missions, yes?
Oh, of course. That's what missions like this are for. Yeah, it's technically a competition, but it's to get people closer together. To have fun. Have fun doing what you love. And what I love is adventuring.
Well, sorry to interrupt your training. I was just kind
no.
of curious.
No, it's no problem at all. So
I
it's been
think
10 minutes and thus the silence is worn off, by the way.
I
Go
think,
on.
Alter would have stopped laughing at that point.
Okay. Alright.
I think Dia would have taken his summon and would also be training with his summon, because fuck it, why not?
Hell yeah. Gio's gonna teach your summon how to be a samurai.
Hell yeah.
So the next time you summon him, he's gonna have like a little kimono and katana.
Well, Alter will. I imagine he's like reclined, kicked his feet up on like a log or something, and is hanging out by the fire. And once the silence has worn off and he can hear the crinkling of the fire again, he'll open his eyes and just look up at the sky, and then look at the fire, and he'll do like a kip up where he swings up and then jumps onto his feet. And he's gonna turn around and look at his sister and be like, well, I'm sufficiently bored with standing around this fire making fun of easy targets. I'm gonna go find someone much harder target. I'm gonna go find a much harder target. And he's gonna start walking towards Kyo.
Oh boy. There's like a moment of confusion until he starts moving, and then Isul like clicks in her head, and it's just like facepalm. But she lets him go.
Yeah. You walk up on Kyo having a pleasant conversation with two carbuncles. One of them has obtained a samurai kimono and tiny katana.
Alter looks like totally fucking perplexed. What? What? What is this?
I was teaching the carbuncle how to fight like a samurai.
Well, I can see that, but why?
She pauses, shrugs. It's fun.
Fair enough.
More knowledge is always good.
This is, I don't really have an opinion. I came here to have a little practice myself. And he'll casually pull the sword he typically uses out. And he'll just kind of swing it around and then stick the tip of it in the ground and hold it like, basically like a bat, with the tip pointed downward.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, "So, care to give me a lesson or two? If you can teach a carbuncle, you can certainly teach someone who's bigger than a carbuncle."
Are you looking for more grounded techniques, or are you interested in my Slayer style?
I've never been one for... I've never really been one for flips and tricks, but I suppose I could be persuaded. Here's my question. What's a faster technique? I am very interested in making my presence known very quickly, if that makes sense to you.
Okay. Well, come here. I can show you a pretty fast-moving technique. No
He-
aerial flash required.
He walks over and he'll, like, he's holding his sword at the ready, but or like he has a sword pulled by pulled up and by his side. He's not letting it drag. But he's very curious about how this is gonna go.
Okay. Okay, so just brief duelist rolls. You're going to have just a quick duelist bout. But you notice that while she's on the ground, Kyo fights very differently than how a D&D fight takes place.
Okay.
You have 3 options to pick from,
Okay.
and those 3 options are Storm, Swell, or Sword.
Storm, swell, or sword?
Yep.
Oh, so it's like rock, paper, scissors, kinda.
It's rock, paper, scissors brought into combat.
Wait. So storm beats swell. Swell beats sword. Shouldn't it be sword beats storm?
Oh, so I mixed them around. Yes, that
Okay,
is
yeah.
correct. So she has mechanics that revolve around this ability. So I'll type it out later, but when she fights in grounded combat, you both choose, and if she beats you, she automatically hits without having to roll for it.
What the fuck? Okay.
On
So
top of that, she gets a buff for each one correct. Shows if she beats you with Storm, she gets a buff called Storm Ready. If she beats you with Swell, she gets a buff called Swell Ready. And if she beats you with a sword, she gets Sword Ready.
well,
She gets a super buff if she gets all 3.
so after it would be you would need 4 rounds to get all 3 of them active, right? Okay. So, I mean, I guess Alter will pick sword?
So basically how this is working, like, mechanically, is what she does is she flips her two swords in the air, and she grabs one, and you're guessing is if she's going to swing from the left, if she's going to swing from the right, or if she's going to bring both of her blades down on top of you, and it's you trying to figure out how to dodge which movement from how quick, you know?
Okay.
So if she swings from the left, you have to quickly move to the right. If she swings from the right, you move to the left. If she goes overhead, you have to jump backwards quickly. So it's all about reading the movements and dodging accordingly.
Okay.
So that's how I'm sort of like visualizing how she fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do we just play as though it were like rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just type your answer.
Okay.
So 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Okay, so
Hey!
you successfully, because you succeeded, you barely managed to deflect her blade aside, so she loses that attack action. If you two were to tie, she would have to make an attack as normal.
Okay.
So you
Oh.
succeeded, so she lost her attack. If she beats you, she hits you automatically, and if she breaks even, she has to attack you as per normal.
Huh.
But you beat her, so you efficiently, and she compliments you. She's like, see, it's all about reading your movements, but the more skilled you get, the faster you can go, and eventually you force them into 3 options, which you can't do for any other style. You understand?
Well, in a way, yes.
In battle, you have thousands of options, whether it be from moving, jumping, blocking, parrying. But with these fast movements, you force them into only 3. Running away isn't going to help. Parrying isn't going to help. You have to read, and let's be honest, who reads movements these days, am I right? Lightweights.
He's like on a physical level, he kind of understands it.
With the theory behind it, yeah.
Yeah, and so the actual like build of it and doing it is more intense, and like understanding it, and he's more or less like feeling his way around it.
Okay. Well, shall we go again?
I suppose so, and he'll ready his blade again.
Okay.
So let's fucking see. 1. Oh.
Well.
Storm beats Swell. Okay, so you beat Sword.
Yep. So this time you kind of understand what she means by you don't have many options, because before you realize it, she's on you. She's on you, and like her sword is where your throat would be if she was aiming for your throat, but it's like to the side of it. You had like 0.2 seconds to respond to that.
Oh.
So, you know, you couldn't possibly move to block. You couldn't possibly think to jump backwards. She cut your options off before you even knew what hit him. So it's all about reading beforehand.
See.
You understand?
I understand. Are you asking me or are you asking Alter?
Both.
I understand it in a mechanical way, and in a
Theory.
yeah, and like the idea of just rush in and it becomes like basically a guessing game for
Yeah.
the fight, so to speak. prevents like any other sort of way to interact. But then,
Basically.
yeah, okay, yeah. And Alter is again he understands more by doing. So going over and over, like doing it multiple times, he would start to get an intuitive understanding of it.
Because she succeeded, she gets a stack of swell ready, but that doesn't really matter for this. It becomes more intricate the more stacks she has, because you're like, is she gonna go for her last stack, or is she gonna try and hit you with something else? So that's when mind games become a thing with her.
Oh, okay. So once you start getting multiple stacks, you can kind of assume, okay, well, she's gonna go for this one, probably,
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay.
But she might know that you're gonna think that, so like, okay, she's already hit me from the left, so now she's gonna hit me from the right. Nope, it's from the left again. So that's when the mind games begin.
But I knew that you knew that I would know that you were gonna pick that.
Yep.
It's the Sicilian game all the way down.
If she gets all 3 stacks, she can consume those stacks to automatically crit.
Oh. This sounds like a League of Legends character design. In like a weird way. It's like you hit 3 times and then you auto crit.
I guess an idea.
So,
Which
Caitlin?
Well, that's like after every 10 attacks, but yeah.
yeah.
10 attacks that
Whatever.
you have to guess incorrectly would be more Caitlyn equivalent.
Mm-hmm. But cool.
I imagine you two go at this for like an hour as she shows you the finer points of like quickly forcing this guessing game.
Yeah, and it's just like Alter would kind of wear himself out doing it if she was willing to let him
Oh yeah.
take up that much of her time.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is how Kyo fights in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
Damn. 5G
And when
chess.
she's not doing that, she's styling on everybody with aerial combat. Okay, well, it looks like you're getting a little too tired, lightweight. Would you like that drink now?
Sure.
Pulls out a bottle of wine, tosses it to you.
He's gonna try to go for the showboaty thing, and rather than grab the bottle, he's going to try to slice the neck of the bottle so that it's open, and then catch it.
Okay, roll me style.
Style?
Style.
What is the style skill?
It's just D20.
Oh god. Hey!
That was pretty stylish, you're good.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Now you're learning. It's all about showboating, as you put it.
Dia claps his paws.
He also like looks over at Dia and then double takes like, "Yours is out of your armor now."
Well, I was just kind of curious, but yeah.
Oh. Well.
I have been here the whole time.
She's asking for advice on how to run a clan, so I was giving her some tips and tricks.
Oh, well. Hopefully you have good advice.
Dia blushed a little bit at that comment. If a carbuncle could blush.
I think you should give him a proper chance. He has your best interest in heart, that's for clear.
I do believe you. I think he looks over at Dia and then just gets like death glare and just goes, "Don't say this to anyone." I think you'll be good at being a leader in due time.
So you're over here with Kyo, technically, right?
Yeah.
Dia, slowly,
Oh, yeah.
slowly. And then when he's about here, he will run up and, like, hug your leg.
Aww.
Alter will point at Kyo, and he'll also say, "Not a soul."
Depends on how quickly you can drink, yeah?
I will drink until I am dead if it prevents you from doing that.
I am many things, a snitch is not one of them.
Your secret is safe with me. But he's glowing.
Bless you. Bless you again.
He's not glowing in, like, the sparkly sense, like when he's excited. He has more of a, like, warm, happy glow kind of thing. Like, you know, it's not, like, super intense, but it's more light and comforting. It'd be kind of the vibe I'm going for.
Okay.
He's happy, not excited.
Aww.
Do you happen to have any for me?
I've got plenty. Like I said, this is my bag of whining.
Need
Pulls out another bottle.
a fucking dish or something. Or a
Like a
cup.
martini glass. Like
Yes.
really wide brim.
Yes, exactly. You mind giving me a hand?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Here you go.
Thank you. Starts, like, lapping from the freaking martini glass.
Sometimes I forget Dia's a carbuncle.
Alter like looks at Dia, and then Dia's armor is nearby, right?
It's
Uh-huh.
up by this rock.
Oh, okay. So he like looks at Dia, confused, and just goes, "Can't you move the arms in your suit?"
Mm-hmm.
Alter is looking lost. Lost and confused.
Dia doesn't understand.
Of course she doesn't. Why would she? But he watches you drink up the martini, which is weird.
To friends.
The friends.
Are you cheersing from a bow?
I mean, she can't really, like, lift it up.
Mage hand.
Mage hand.
But-
Okay.
Well, that was going to be my next question. It doesn't matter. And he's gonna just do the cheers. To not telling another living soul, or a dead soul, or any other soul, or something with no soul.
To secret pact.
He nods. Precisely.
Are you going to be at training with me more often, lightweight?
His eye twitches, and he's like, "If you keep calling me lightweight, I'm going to train with you until I can kill you."
Oh, perfect. That's the kind of training partner I need.
Ugh.
Okay, I think that is a good place to end it, with you guys making the check back and getting paid.
Yes.
Techie.
Get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid.
So how much
2,000
did we get?
gold, 3 clan medals.
Yeah.
2,000, you said?
Yep.
Okay. I'll add that to the pot.
Heck yeah.
Put it back on my new map. Because I worked to make a map.
It looks
It
nice.
looks like shit, but it is my map.
I don't
Oh,
make
looks
maps.
good.
I'm a lazy
Since-
bitch.
We do not have
Great.
copper in this campaign. We can put
Correct.
the clan medals under the copper
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
You said 3 of them?
Yep.
Hey.
Oh yeah, did we get clan medals from the other quests we did or no?
Yeah, I think I said you guys got like 2 from that.
So
What's
you
that, Mark?
total of 5. Okay, alright.